TFH High TA2 Muscle Car Series, framed by Hi-Tech. Starting grid, Brad Gardner on his first pole position from Josh Haynes. Hayden Jackson, the grip monster, he starts out at 3 with Mark Crutcher in 4th. Graham Chaney in 5th. Jet Johnson won't be there in the Terp Stiffers Mustang. Connor Roberts will come out of 7th. Domain Ramsey will start from 8th. Paul Hadley 9th. Danny Reedy 10th. And in 11th position will be Steve Wilson.
There's a lot of competition going on. Brad Gardner, though, look at this. We get the start. You can see him really gingerly under that throttle as they go away. Brad Gardner, but he's got Josh Haynes right on him. Turn number 1, it can all unfold right here at the start of the race. And it looks like understeer a little bit for him. They slow the cars right up, and Hayden Jackson, can he just get in the groove of this one? Because he loves the wet weather race. We saw how dominant he was down in Calder Park in the wet as well. Mark Crutcher, I mean, he's smart. Just stick behind Hayden Jackson and follow him.
And look at Josh Haynes here. He is absolutely not going to allow Brad Gardner to skip away. Hayden Jackson was smart there. He just sat back a little bit off the start just to see if those guys were going to tangle. He'd be able to pick it up. But look at these front two putting the gap down. Brad Gardner in the lead from Josh Haynes in the Herzog Steel Mustang. So far, a fantastic effort from everyone to get through the first half of this lap, especially those guys down the back, Domain Ramsey, Connor Roberts and Danny Reedy. His engineer, Tim Brook, a very, very accomplished racing driver, of course, a former Toyota 86 champion. He's on the spanners and he's on the computer for Brad. These guys are working beautifully together. Brad's driving very well, and he's opened that gap now to just over 0.8 of a second. And you can see the way Haynes is hustling that Herzog Mustang. He's trying to get down under the brakes. This is the confidence. He's starting to pick it up as he closes the gap.
Take nothing away from the team effort here with Brooksy in the background, because it's not necessarily about driver training when it comes to Brad Gardner about where to put the car. It's about retaining that composure throughout the race as well, not worrying about Haynes. We saw that glimpse he took as it gets very, very wet down the back there, and Haynes gets a nice run, closes that gap up a little bit. It's always nervous though when you come out of this T-junction and head down to turn number 9 where you're carrying the most amount of pace. And like you say, we've already seen an RX-8 go off there, and there's a tyre bundle. Very hard to get out of it.
Yeah, this is a fantastic battle. This is your battle for 3rd, for 4th, 5th and 6th. The high-speed sweeper here through 8 and 9. You can see that Chaney's got plenty of confidence in there, but if Domain can close that gap, he might even have a bit of a look down the bottom here as Chaney's having a look.
Can't get impatient at this point, can you, if you're Chaney?
No.
It's all about patience.
Oh,
at
the
this
big
point.
slide from Domain Ramsey.
It's just another day.
This is what we like. This is what we want. They're starting to eat the curbs as well, trying to make up some of that time. How's the skill set of these blokes in the wet in these conditions? And how's the skill set of Domain Ramsey, who's never driven a TA2 car in the wet, Matt? This is an outstanding effort from him. He'll take a lot of confidence as we go into tomorrow's race and see how Steve Wilson deals with this. Josh Haynes, he's off the road and he's going to meet the fence. It wasn't a high speed off, but he's gone a long way.
Look at the amount of dirt he's dug up on that front splitter as well.
He's got to be very careful here, because if he gets into a rut as we go to the Super Series replay, it's down at turn 10. He's overcooked it, or he's just run wide and put it onto the marbles, and that's just tipped him off the road. So that's going to give Brad Gardner, who was also dropping purple scepters, that's going to give all that pressure is now off him. He's just got to come back to the finish.
Looks like our final lap as well as we get underway. Brad Gardner's opened himself up to 17
Domain.
seconds. Oh, Domain Ramsey. We saw that moment earlier.
Yep. Tipped it off the road. That is such a shame for Domain Ramsey, but this is the scrap of the race so far. Can Hayden Jackson hold out Josh Haynes after Josh threw it off the road at turn 9? Different lines going up through 3. In he goes deep under brakes. Will Hayden hold him out? Oh, he saw him coming. That was a brilliant move from both of the boys. That was cooperation. Jackson's now done the over-under. They're side by side going through 3 down into 4. Can Jackson hold the inside line and keep Haynes to the outside? Contact again as we now head towards turn 5 and 6 T-junction. Unfortunately, Hayden's on the wrong side of cool there. Steve Wilson, a back marker, just getting out of the way, but Josh Haynes has successfully made the pass. That was cool racing from the TA2 boys. Now Josh has just got to bring it home on the last lap.
It's a nail-biting section here for the Haynes crew, isn't it? This is this corner where he just needs to hold on. He's not letting it go too wide. No! There's a little bit of opposite lock there as he slides the car down once again. Brad Gardner, though, will go from pole position to take the win here for the first race this weekend in the TFH Hire TO2 muscle cars framed by Hi-Tech Steel Framing. Have a look at the crew. Timmy Brooks, he'll have a big smile. Not over yet in the background to come out of the final corner sideways. Josh Haynes fights his way back into second, and Hayden Jackson will get across the finish line in third position.